Good morning. Dear student, let us go for the more examples on yesterday's point and the types of error which we have learned in the last lecture. To go for the example, let us revise the thing that if the number is round off to n significant digits, then remove all the digits after n digit. Okay. If n plus 1 digit is less than 5, then keep n digit as it is. If n plus 1 digit is greater than 5, then increase nth digit by 1. Okay. And third one, if n plus 1 digit is exactly 5 and nth digit is odd, then keep it as it is. Whereas if n plus 1 digit is exactly 5 and nth digit is even, then increase nth digit by 1. Let us solve one more example so that you can understand how to go for it. One. Round off. What the example is? Round off the following numbers to 3 decimal places. The numbers are 42.32615, then 3.05467, 30.35581, 1.2, 4456, and 78.12350. Now let us look at this example. Round up the following numbers to the 3 decimal places now. Yeah, 3 decimal places. And the previous example was up to 3 significant figures. Okay. Now decimal places means here 1, 2, 3. Okay, here is also 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and therefore we need to what? Consider this thing, 1, 2, 3 means this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 1, 3, 5, 0, 1. You need to cancel out what? What happened to 6 after rounding of all these number of 3 decimal places? What happened to this 4? What happened to this 5? What happened to this 4? What happened to this 3? Well, now let us use this rule on and round up the number. Let us go for very fast one. Say now, I need to change this one, and therefore this 1, 2, 3, and therefore this is what? This is n plus 1 digit, right? Okay. Now 1 is there, therefore which is what? Less than 5, and hence keep that as it is. Okay. In 6, you need to keep as it is. Well, therefore what happened here is this 42.326. Well, now let us go for this one. 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here, n plus 1 digit is this one, right? N plus 1 digit. This is 6, which is what? Greater than 5, and therefore increase nth digit by 1. Therefore, what happened to this one? 3.05, and instead of 4, you can have here 5. Similarly, here 1, 2, 3, and this is the 8, which is greater than 5. Again, increase this by what? This by 1. Therefore, 30.357 6. Let us come here 1, 2, 3. This is exactly 5. Exactly 5. And if exactly 5, then you should have what? Two cases, that is n is odd and n is even. Nth digit is odd, nth digit is even. Now here exactly 5 and nth digit is even. Nth digit is even, therefore it is increased by 1. Well, therefore 1.245 and last is, this is exactly 5 and this is less than, sorry, not less than, it is what? Odd. Nth digit, n plus 1th digit is 5 and nth digit is odd, therefore you need to keep it as it is, and hence 78.123. Well, here this way you can round off the numbers by using these rules. Okay. Well, I think more than say 2 examples are more than sufficient to understand the concept of rounding of a number to n decimal places or n significant figures or digits. Okay. Now let me go for the examples on the types of error. First of all, let us go for this one. Well, find the relative error of the number, and the number is 1.53364. Well, now to find out, as we have considered or taken as a note, number 1 you need to use here to find out error in the number. Okay, you need to first of all consider the upper limit of what? The error, and hence you need to consider first of all the upper limit of this one. Here, now how to consider it one? Here, let me write here, the number is, what is the number? This number is 1.53364. Okay, now this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, the number is rounded or round off. Okay. To what? 5 decimal places. Okay. 5 decimal places, and therefore, or let me write, that is n is what? 5. N is equal to 5, and therefore the upper limit for or of the absolute error is, yes, what we have this, the formula is what? Del x is equal to 1 upon 2 into 10 raised to n, which is equal to 1 upon 2 into 10 raised to n. N is what? 5. Therefore, what you have here, 10 raised to 5, which is equal to, it comes up to be what? 0.1234 and then 5. Well, this is what you have the upper limit for absolute error. See, why we need to find out this one? Because to find out relative error, I need to find out what absolute error. And to know absolute error, what is the definition? Absolute error means what? True value minus absolute value of course, modulus of x minus x dash. What is x dash? X dash is approximate value and x is what? True value. Okay. Therefore, I need to find out upper limit of absolute error, and which is now here in this case del x is equal to 0.5 times 0, 5. Well, therefore now what is formula for relative error? Hence the relative error is what denoted by ER, which is nothing but what? Del x upon what we have? X dash, which is equal to what? Which is equal to del x is what? 0.5 times not 5 divided by the given number 1.53364, which comes out to be 0.00000326. Okay, this is what we have the relative error. Okay, for the given number. Well, now you need to do the division of this one. Now to do this one, you are allowed to use your calculator, or you are allowed to use your the mobile even, and from that one you can open your calculator and do this division. Okay, let us go for next example, number 2. Let us go for example number 2. If second type, this is first type to find out what? Relative error. Here you are given only a number, and you are asked to find out the relative error. Okay. Relative error, formula for relative error is what? Del x upon absolute value of x dash. And del x, how to obtain del x? We have learned in what they know that the upper limit of absolute error is del x is equal to 1 over 2 into 10 raised to minus n. Use it one and use the formula, you will get what? The relative error. Okay, now another type of example is this one. If the approximate value of what? 2.013 is 2. Okay, find the percentage here. See, what is the example here? Okay, approximate value of certain number is given to you, and then you need to find out percentage error. And as we have gone through the theory, percentage error is the last error. Okay, and for that purpose you need what? Absolute error, relative error, and then you can able to find out what? Percentage error. Okay, therefore here now what is given here? We have given that what is given? The true value, okay, which is equal to x. We have denoted by x. Therefore, true value of a number. See, the approximate value of this is what? 2, and therefore this is nothing but it is what? The value of it is nothing but true value. Okay, and approximate value is equal to x dash, and which is nothing but what? 2. Okay, this is the approximate value of this is 2. Therefore, approximate value is 2, and true value is what? This 2.013. And now we will use, therefore, let us have, therefore, the absolute error okay, EA is equal to absolute value of what? X minus x dash, which is equal to, or therefore let me write EA is equal to absolute value of x is 2.013 minus x dash is 2, which is equal to what? 0.013. Well, this is what about the absolute error. Now, once you obtain the absolute error, we can able to obtain what? Relative error. Okay. Now, relative error is what you have? ER, which is equal to what? EA, okay, upon what? X, which is equal to what is EA? EA is what? 0.013 divided by X. X is 2.013, which is equal to, if you calculate it one, then you will get 0.006. Okay, 4, 5 yet. Okay, this is what we have the relative error. Well, now, once you can obtain the relative error, then we can go to our problem. What is our problem? I mean, the question. What is the question? Find the percentage error. Hence, let me write. Hence, the percentage error okay, is, okay, what this one? It is equal to EP, and what is the formula for percentage error? Percentage error is given by EP is equal to what? ER, yes, ER into 100, which is equal to, or let me write here itself, it is ER 0.006, okay, 4, 5, 8 into 100, and you know, yeah, where the decimal point is given if we are multiplying this by what? 100, and therefore if we are multiplying all this by 100, then this decimal point is to be shifted. Hence, what we have? 0.00. 2 zeros are here, therefore the decimal point is to be shifted 2 places, and hence, yeah, 0. This is shifted here 0.645 yet. This is what we have the answer of our question. If the approximate value is of a number 2.013 is 2, then find out the percentage here. Well, this is second type. Okay, now third type. Let me go for the third type of problems over this one. Which are those one? Well, number next 3 approximate values of a number 2 by 3 are 0.6, 0.66 and 0.67. The question is what? Which of these is the best approximation? Question is what? Which of these is the best approximation? There are 3 approximate values of a number. Which number? 2 by 3. Which are those ones? 0.6, 0.66 and 0.67. There are 3 approximate values. This is up to what? 1 decimal plus. This is what? two decimal places and this is also two decimal places. And therefore, out of these three values, which one will work as the best approximation as far as what this approximate value of this number is concerned? Well, now let us go for the solution on how to solve this problem. Well, this is approximate value, this is approximate value, this is also approximate value. And therefore, let us find out absolute error with respect to this and this one. And then you need to decide which one is the best approximation. Okay. Well, now as we have learned at very first lecture that throughout this whole chapter we are going to do or learn how to minimize the error. Okay, whenever there is a minimum error, it will be the correct value. Okay, and as far as this example is concerned, which of the value is the best approximation means what? The absolute error where you will get a minimum error. Okay, absolute error, which is what? Minimum one. That value or that approximate value will be the best approximation for the given number. And therefore, what? Here we will find the absolute error with respect to what? With respect to, yes, each approximate yes value. Okay, therefore what happened? Very fast one. Therefore, yes, let me write EA is equal to what you have, approximate error is equal to 2 by 3 its actual value minus approximate value is 0.6. Okay, this is equal to what? Then EA is equal to 2 by 3 minus 0.66. This is equal to 1. And again, EA is equal to 2 by 3 minus 0.67. This is equal to how much? What is 1? Well, if you go on calculating this one, then you will find that this is equal to, first thing, this is equal to 0.2, okay, by 3. Means what? It is nothing but 2 by 30. Well, then second thing is nothing but this is what? 0.02 by, yes, again here is what? 3, which is equal to, yes, this is what? 2 by 300 now. Well, and this is what? Point not 1 over, yes, 3. This is what? 1 divided by 1 over what? 300. Well, these are the three values of what? Absolute error with respect to each approximate value. Now, you need to decide which one is what? The best approximation. Whether this approximate value is the best, whether this is best or this is best. Okay. Now, this is what? 2 by 13. 2 by 30. Or this is 2 by 300 or 1 by 300. Okay. Now, which of these value is what? Minimum value that you need to decide or that you need to what? Consider. Okay. Well, then who can tell me the minimum value? Okay. Here, who can tell me the minimum value? Whether 2 by 30 is less than 2 over 300 or it is less than 1 over 300. Which one is the minimum? Yeah. See, if you are going to divide 2 by 30, again 2 by 300 and 1 by 300. Okay. In Marathi, दोनाचे 30 भाग लहान की दोनाचे 300 भाग लहान की एकाचे 300 भाग लहान. Yeah. Who can tell me? Yeah, the third one is right. Okay. Therefore, what? 2 by 3 minus 0.67. What you are getting? 300. And this value is what? Minimum 1, which has a minimum error. And hence, here, yeah, therefore, what happened? Therefore, yeah, the value, the best approximate value, the best approximate value is 0.67. Okay. This is how you can decide the what the case approximation cases. Okay. Another example you can go for it one. The next one. This is for your practice. 3 approximate values of a number 1 by 3 are 0.3, 30, 0.33 and 0.34. Okay, the question is that which of these values is the best approximation, right? This is what you have. The problem as like what our previous one. Well, now similarly you can have another problem as an approximate value of E is 2.719, okay, 5518, okay, and its true value is yes, x is equal to 2.71821828. Then the question is find the absolute value. Absolute error. Find absolute error. Okay, then relative error and okay, percentage error. Right? Well, these are the two problems. Okay, that you can solve here. Now, here these are the types of examples which you can able to solve. Now, next type of problems that we will see in the next lecture.